Good afternoon, Libra, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do for you today is to go in and just give you your 2022 yearly reading. And if you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay? And to you veterans out there, welcome back. All right? So, what I've decided to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to go in and just give you a general cartomancy reading. Okay, we're going to focus specifically on your romantic situation. Okay, and what I like to do is to just share with you a brief description of the person or people, because I'm seeing quite a few people showing here in your reading, as well as to just give you some clues as to what occupations this person might be in. Okay, so we're going to go on and get started here. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for each and every one of you Libras out there, okay? So basically, just go on and just accept whatever resonates. Don't try to force anything. And the rest that doesn't resonate, just let it go here, all right? So I'm going to start off here by just pulling a few of these romance angel cards here, ladies and gentlemen, just to get a general impression of the energies that are coming towards you this year here. Okay, so Spirit, what are the energies surrounding Libras this year? And ladies and gentlemen, this reading is for Libra women, okay, as well as alternative lifestyle Libra men, okay? So let's see what energies are surrounding you guys for this year, from now until the end of this year. Okay, we have one card that has already popped out. Well, one thing, Libra, it certainly shows here that you deserve to be loved. Okay, you deserve love. And when I usually see this card, it tells me that you guys have basically, kind of had or gone through a rough patch, when it comes to your romantic situation here. And you see all of the troubling waters here, okay? It looks like that some of you may have just recently ended some type of painful situation here, and you're feeling that you're not, you know, deserving of love here. But this card certainly shows and tells you that you are, in fact, deserving of love, okay? And you deserve love, okay? So let's see what other energies are coming out here. All right, let's see what we have. Yeah, so even though you've gone through this period, some of you may have, you know, put in a lot of effort in the situation, or you just kind of lost yourself along the way here. So this card is telling you that it's very important, ladies and gentlemen, that you love yourself first. Because certainly, if you're trying to look for a new relationship or to improve one, understand that your self respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay? The cards are also suggesting that divine timing is at work in your love life here, and some of you may meet someone new here, or you might be able to either reconcile or kind of rekindle um, or reignite the flame in an existing type situation here. But I do feel that a painful separation will happen first, or it may have already happened for some of you, okay? I'm also seeing too, just to further emphasize the fact that whatever situation that you might, a romantic situation that you kind of get in with someone, it may move forward to a more committed type situation. For some of you, you may even plan what getting married here, that I'm seeing here with that card. Okay, and just to further connect that you deserve love here, understand too, ladies and gentlemen, that your feelings are in fact real, and they are worth exploring here. So I do feel a strong sense that some of you may have recently met someone, okay? And it seems that you're at the, getting to know each other stage here. So this is all about, I see you revealing yourselves to one another. And when you do this, ladies and gentlemen, it does, in fact, deepens your bond here, okay? But I do feel that there you have like a bit of an unrequited type situation that seemed to be at work for some of you here because, as I said, I'm seeing you dealing with multiple partners here. So, with some people, you might move forward in a committed situation. I see you separating in another situation, and I also see you having a more one sided type situation that seems to be going on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And it might just as easily be with this new person that you've met, or it could be connected with an ex or someone with whom you are currently with. Okay? So, this card is suggesting that there certainly isn't enough attraction or chemistry, ladies and gentlemen, to keep this relationship going. I'll buy it. Passion exists. Okay? So, let's go on and just get into your reading to see what other information we can glean, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So, I'm going to go on and start by looking at your bottom two cards first, and then we'll just get into more of the other energies here that I'm seeing here. So we have the Jack of Clubs, as well. Actually, we have the Ten of Spades, as well as the Jack of Clubs here. So it certainly shows here that some of you may have just recently had a judgment ordered against you, or you may have separated. I'm feeling here from someone that's younger than you. Okay, I'm getting air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a fire type sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here. I'm also seeing a strong indication of an exhausting trip that may kind of crop up for you guys. I'm seeing a move or some type of a change that will occur here. Okay, because again, I'm seeing a separation. You separating from someone, and it could be something legal that caused it, I'm kind of getting. Okay, and it looks like with this female up here, it could be male or female here. It looks like this person had a lot of mental issues, okay? And the person appears to have been a very serial type cheater. And it's quite plausible this person also was heavily influenced by drugs and alcohol and just doing all sorts of things here. So much so that it caused the ultimate demise of your relationship here. So connecting these two cards here, it shows that there is an ending that's going to come up if it hasn't yet happened for you guys of a romantic situation. And it looks like, again, it's with someone younger. And it looks like that the type of romantic situation that you had included a lot of arguments, a lot of fights, as well as a lot of violence, okay? And then after you did that, you had makeup sex, okay? So I feel that from having that experience, ladies and gentlemen, this certainly will enable you to embrace new opportunities as well as new people. As your romance angel cards have said this, that you certainly deserve love, right? You definitely have just recently met someone and you're probably at the getting to know each other's stage, okay? And divine timing appears to be at work here, all right? So let's look at what other things here that appear to be very striking. Okay, you have 3 8s, all right? So that certainly shows, ladies and gentlemen, a strong desire to really make a commitment, okay? But it certainly tells you, try not to make, you know, haphazard decisions, ladies and gentlemen. Decisions that you certainly cannot reverse, okay? And it also further emphasizes the fact that a wedding, is possible, or a stronger type commitment, just as this card has indicated. For some of you, you may even discover that you are pregnant, or you may give birth to a child this year. I'm getting, okay. It also shows, ladies and gentlemen, a very heightened ability to surmount difficulties, and this would allow you, ladies and gentlemen, to embrace. I'm getting here more opportunities, and more of really of what life has to offer. It will offer you inner strength, inner peace, and as well as uniformity here that I'm seeing just looking here with that, those cards there. All right. So now that we've indicated that, let's go on and just look at these cards to just give you First of all, I'm just going to tell you I am seeing all of the signs noted here. We have, I mean, we have the earth signs, we have water, fire, as well as, air. So all of the signs are present here. So now what I like to do is just to give you a brief description here of this man that I'm seeing coming towards you, and kind of give you various occupations that, you know, in which he might work, okay? So I certainly see that this male appears to be someone that you had some type of a soulmate or a karmic type experience, or you're feeling this way about him. I feel that this person is very arresting here. He appears to always be in deep thought. Um, I'm seeing a person that works at night. He could either be a janitor or a locksmith or a Dakota. I'm seeing a skinny uh, male here. All right. I'm seeing someone who's very seductive, someone that's psychic, sensitive, very emotional, intuitive, as well as spiritual. I'm also seeing a person that's very popular, even for some of you, it could potentially be famous. It looks like they just have a large following, I'm getting. Okay? I see this person as having a full face and they could be quite moody at times here. I see them working in a very creative type field here. Could potentially be a counselor. They might even be on YouTube or be a psychic or just does something that they're doing. I feel that they're working with the public. All right. I also see a male that's very stressed, someone that's very draining, very mean, an individual who's very stingy, someone that's, just nitpicky all the time, someone that's naggy, very cheap, even potentially a thief. Okay? I feel this person is very emotional and unstable. Okay? They have commitment issues. I'm seeing this person with a receding, looks like they have a receding hairline. They're just messy, I'm getting, And it seems that they work odd and end jobs, I'm getting, or they might even potentially be unemployed. Dark features, I'm getting. I'm seeing and this might be a different male for you guys. So just as again, apply these to those that that fit this, okay? I'm seeing someone very business oriented. Someone is always busy, okay? And someone really, it seems that this person really doesn't want anybody, And it could be due to hurt that they may have experienced, okay, in the past. This person could be an alcoholic. He might even be an accountant or an investor. Even someone that might even work for the government, okay? I'm also seeing an individual who appears to be very distant, very shy. I'm seeing graying hair. Okay, this person quite possibly may be abstinent too. Abstinent, I'm getting, because it seems that they really haven't really wanted to be involved with anyone else, and it seems that they haven't done this in a while here. I feel that they're older. For some of you, they may be bald, okay, or just have a rugged type look to them, okay. I'm also seeing someone very good natured. They may even be a barber. They may even have modeled or, be an artist of some sort. Very good looking, Even maybe a designer of some sort. It may even do, the person may even works in makeup or does something with hair. I feel that they also have nice hair too that I'm getting. Okay. I'm also seeing a very stable type person, someone family oriented, someone that has dark brown features, someone that's very serious. For some of you, this person might works in maintenance or does some type of security type work. I'm seeing tan or either collared type eyes that I'm getting for some of you. I'm also seeing someone that potentially works in the boating industry or works around like the harbor area, um, or just around water. I'm getting, okay. I see someone that is a big spender. So you see all of the different types of people that you do have here. Someone that's generous, someone that really loves to travel. And this person might works in does freelance work or works in sales. Again, just going back to this person that's either unemployed or they're working in a dead end type position, they seem to be very stubborn, very, very standoffish here. I'm also seeing a heavier set type person here that I'm getting. Okay, this might be more so connected with the person that works in security or does like, maybe manages property, or they may even be a landlord, of some sort that I'm getting. Okay, so let's go on and get started. Okay, we've already explained what the bottom cards mean here. So we're going to look at these four cards here. All right, and usually these cards on the top, they discuss the past or what might be currently happening here. So some of these things may have already happened or they may be in the process. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on and just whip up a quick story for you guys here. Okay, to just tell you what I'm saying. All right, so I'm kind of getting here that perhaps, I feel that many of you had several romantic opportunities here. Okay, but I feel that there was this one in particular with whom you kind of felt a very strong soulmate connection, and I feel that you felt no one really could really replace this person in some sense, despite the fact that you still had multiple romantic encounters. You felt that that this person could really never be replaced. I'm getting, and I feel that many of you either were or you are and vacillating quite a bit, about this situation, okay? And your thoughts are just totally engrossed on this person, okay? And perhaps you're contemplating your future possibilities with this person because it looks like it's probably more than likely someone that you from whom you separated. I'm getting here, that you're still kind of having thoughts about your possibilities here, okay? And that's it's just a whole mental process that I'm getting, okay? I'm also seeing too that you know many of you also, you really did, it seems like that you kind of gave your all. I'm getting to kind of keep a relationship afloat, but it looks like a lot of hurtful circumstances conspired. Either they were caused by you or on the part of the person with whom you were dating here. It just caused your relationship to go sour or go left. Or perhaps a third party wedged him or herself into the situation here. I feel that you felt you kind of put in more than your share of effort, and you're not wanting to really expending more energy here, and you decided to walk away. Or it could be vice versa. The person could have done that to you. Okay? And I'm getting a strong indication too here, ladies and gentlemen, that it looks like that, you had, again, you felt this strong soulmate connection, and you felt the person you were with, really was the one. Okay? But many of you, like I said, it seems that you've met someone new or you will meet someone new, and you had an enticing sexual encounter, I'm getting, or perhaps you found yourself involved in a secret romantic affair here, I'm getting. And having this caused your situation to become very unstable, I'm getting. So much so that, of course, it caused the ultimate demise of your relationship. Because I feel that there was a lot of manipulation going on. And you just fell out of love, I'm getting here, because you were having so many type of communication problems, or it's probably due to a lot of the lying, a lot of cheating, and just not being fully honest with one another that kind of caused this, I'm getting, because it seems like it became a very emotionally draining type situation for you, so much so that you knew that you had to, ladies and gentlemen, let it go, right? So let's go on and just look at your bottom cards here, just to give you some indication of what I'm seeing coming up for your future here. Now the Ace of Hearts here, I know I didn't touch on it, but it I use this card as a significator for the male that's kind of coming through here. All right. So let's look at these last cards that we have. All right. We have the Ten of Spades, King of Diamonds, Eight of Clubs, Queen of Spades, and Nine of Spades. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, you see that you have all of these court cards in here. So that's why I know that you have multiple suitors or lovers that I'm seeing. So with these cards, I'm just going to whip up a quick story for you guys. And this is what I'm kind of feeling here with those cards. So while I see someone who likes you calling or either texting you, or you're going to perhaps bump into him to make romantic plans, I feel that you're going to be sadly disappointed, okay? Because I see that the person, they don't keep their promises. I feel that a broken promise is going to come about, and this person will, seems like they're going to do something very shady or very, very irresponsible, I'm getting, okay? And I just also see, too, that you're going to have a desire to reconcile with someone. It's strange, but you're not going to feel that it's to happen. So it's like you're going to be wishing for things to happen or wanting this. So with this reading, it's almost just as if that, you know, we often crave the things that we can't have here. I'm kind of getting, you know? And it might be due to things that you may have done to this person to make this person not want to be with you again. And sometimes apologizing is certainly just not enough. All right? So I certainly see that you're going to definitely be in your thoughts about this person, and it's going to also keep you up at night too. I'm getting, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So what I would like to do right now is just go on and just um, select 20 letters from this bag of 200 letters, just kind of give you guys some indication of those who are coming into your energy field or those with whom you might connect this year. All right. So Spirit, guide my hands to the correct 20 letters for Libras here. And you have to understand too that your reading is also pointing out that you're not alone here. I'm kind of feeling a lot of you are like wondering, is it anyone up there listening or helping me with my problem? Yes, they are. And Spirit is telling me to tell you that. But you need to focus on you and getting yourself together first before you can even consider being a romantic partner with anyone. Okay? So let's move right along with these letters. I have an I, H, S, E, O, R, W, L, T, I, L, T, E, Z, E, E. Let's see how many we have. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 4 more letters, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Okay, we have a G, another E, we have a Y, and we have a B. All right, so I'm going to call them all back to you to make sure that you do have them. Okay, so we have, let's see here, 3, 4. We have 5 E's, a W, 2 T's, 2 L's, 2 I's, an S, H, O, R, Z, G, Y, as well as B. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, since I know that you guys have really been going through a very, very rough patch in your romantic situation here, let's see if we can kind of restore unshakable inner peace here, okay, and restore harmony. So I'm going to go on and shuffle up a few of these cards here just to get you a few messages here. And these messages are quite evocative. Okay? Let's see. Spirit, what message do you like me to share? All right. You are, ladies and gentlemen, the joy seeker. So what little victories can you, Libra, celebrate at this point? Okay? Eliminate distractions, okay? Stop shining light on things that you are not. Ask yourself, how can you reclaim your power? You are, ladies and gentlemen, the truth seeker, awakening, actualizing, and you're transcending. So how can you invite more grace to guide you on your journey? Understand that gratitude, it's certainly the life force of peace. So ask yourself, what are you thankful for? Okay? And keeping along those lines here, ladies and gentlemen, what I like to do is just to get some messages for you to help you consider surrendering things that you no longer need to have in your life, okay? Or things that you might want to consider letting go. All right, so Spirit, what message would you like me to share here with Libra today? Surrender your addictions, Libra. Understand that whether you are addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with a healthier alternative. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Surrender stress. Take a deep breath and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Surrender obsessive thinking. Okay? Understand that if you are obsessing about a person or in fact a situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit, because doing so will definitely help you kind of gain more clarity or even solve the problem here. All right? And last but not least, which is most important here, surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or even toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Okay? So, Libras, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered you invaluable information. Okay, if you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few moments to do so now. If you'd like a more personal reading, you can definitely contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. I certainly look forward to hearing your comments and enjoy your evening. Thanks.